What's poppin', everybody? This your boy once again back on another episode of Ethnic Issue More. We are on our 10th episode, and for some reason, y'all ashy asses keep on coming back and rocking with me, and I'm gonna forever be grateful for that. On today's episode, we're gonna give a major shout out to Kevin Windham Jr. on winning the Young Democrat of the Year award. We're gonna talk about TT Lauryn Hill ass never showing up nowhere on time, and when she do show up, she got an excuse about it. Is it right or wrong for Marshawn Lynch to ask his mother, is there a man present in regards to dealing with football situations? And on today's new segment of Are You Stupid or Are You Drove? We're gonna talk about old dumbass DJ Cooper. We'll get into that a little later. And we're gonna also talk about my wonderful special guest, Dasha Lyn, and talk about her company SOI, actually known as Soy, and her other venture, Hoodrat University. Tune in on today's episode of Ethnic Issue More. What's happening, y'all? I want to give a major shout out to Kevin Windham Jr. of St. Louis for winning the Young Democrat of the Year award. He is a part of the Missouri 85th House District and also the youngest black man ever selected to the House of Representatives. He's also the vice chair of the House District Caucus. So shouts out to Kevin Windham. Much success and keep doing great work, my brother. Hey man, so for the 50,000th time, y'all niggas keep buying tickets to see Lauryn Hill. Why? I have no idea. TT ain't showed up to shit on time yet. Once again, at least this time she ain't play us over here in the States. Auntie Lauryn Hill done went over to Glasgow, Scotland and showed up an hour 15 to an hour 45 minutes late to a concert. Came up there, gave their ass 4 Impossible songs, and then got off stage talking about she was late because it's her baby birthday. Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure this baby done had at least 7 birthdays before this one, minimum. So how the fuck didn't you proper plan for the birthday this year? Y'all stop buying tickets for TT Lauryn because evidently she show up to the cookout the same way she show up to a concert, late. All right, so my next topic, man, we're gonna talk about Oakland Raiders running back Marshawn Lynch. They're having a summer camp this summer. So he does this all the time, you know, and on this specific time, he had an issue when he got into it with one of the mothers for kind of going off and cursing on the kids. Now, I respect him because most people just gonna say what they need to say to whomever was there. He didn't want to be disrespectful to her. And so he asked her politely, is there a man here with you? I would rather talk to him, you know, just in case the situation got a little intense. I just want to know how y'all feel about that, because me personally, and a lot of other women I've talked to didn't see any issues with that. But a lot of people did see issues with it, especially the 2 mothers that was there trying to instigate more than what it was. It's because they're not used to their soft-ass kids getting disciplined, and that's what's wrong with kids today now. You need to be able to take criticism, constructive, whether it's good or bad, and be able to take that and internalize it and build from that. You don't need to have somebody cursing you out and telling you something and then you turn soft and just start crying about that. That's why we got all these weak-ass kids now. So y'all let me know if y'all thought Marshawn Lynch was in the right or the wrong when he asked to speak with the man instead of talking, you know, continuously to the mother about said situation. All right, y'all, so I told y'all I was gonna start a new segment on every episode. It's gonna be called Are You Stupid or Are You Drove? And today's featured guest is former Ohio University basketball player DJ Cooper. Now, why is his goofy ass on episode of Are You Stupid or Are You Drove? Because he plays for the FIBA International Basketball right now. They got a tournament going on. And he needed to take a drug test so he could play. Which is cool. You smoke weed, you should know how to pass one of these things. But old Goof Troop decided to get a woman's piss. This woman so happened to be pregnant. Dumbass didn't know that that's gonna pop up in the test. So now he is suspended from FIBA International Basketball for the next 2 years because they don't know if he's pregnant or not. Because he out here non-passing drug tests on his own. How stupid or how drove could you have been to do that, DJ? If you smoking weed, you need to know how to pass. And if you can't, you need to be out here studying for 30 days to get your life in order. Get your shit together, DJ, because now your goofy ass is sitting on the couch with me watching basketball, and now you only average 2 more points in FIBA than I do. Dumbass. You ain't stupid, you drunk. Episode number 10 with the wonderful Dasha Lyn. So I gotta, as you've seen on the show, I bring on people, kind of let them tell the viewers about themselves. Kind of tell people about who Dasha Lyn is.
So I'm Dasha Lyn, 27 years old, mother of 1. Currently I'm a manicurist, and I also partner with someone, and we run Hoodrat University. I'm here from St. Louis and just happy to be here.
She's from, she proud.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So, in regards to you being a manicurist, what kind of made that click that is the profession that you want to be a part of?
So I was tired of going to the nail shop and receiving half service. So they expect me to pay the same, and I get poor service, or I also travel a lot. So when I go to spas out of town, there's not really any here, and yet not black owned. So I seen a need for something, and basically I just implemented it in my own brand.
All right, so I know that the name of your company is SOI. So how was that the name that you chose, and what does it stand for?
So SOI is ultimately pronounced soy, and our hashtag is soy, where self-care matters most. In French, soy means self. So outside of just having pretty nails or a nice pedicure, I kind of implement massages and spa services to basically just get you to focus on yourself and let go of all your worries that you have while you're in my chair, basically.
That's dope. I mean, and it's needed, especially with all the mental health care issues. I know that's a lot of tension release on a lot of people who come and kind of get to sit back in a serene setting and just get to take care of themselves.
And then people that work a 9 to 5, you have to think about that's stressful. Being a parent is stressful. Being a business owner, because most of my clients are business owners or the everyday working person. Like, just in general, those hours are stressful for people. So I just try to create an atmosphere to where they can come and just relax and be themselves.
So soy means self in French. So
where did it come from? So I was on the phone with my friend, and I was like, look, this is what I want to do, but I don't have a business name. And I'm like, help me out. And it's like, well, I can't help you think of something that's, your business is your brand. I was literally on 44, like, Googling stuff. I tried, like, self-care in Spanish, self-care in Africa. It didn't make sense. So out of nowhere, like, I think I tried it for probably like 3 hours straight, driving down 44 all the way home, and then I just came up with soy, which was self. And I figured, like, if anybody asks, it's like a conversational piece. So to let them know, basically, soy is for self-care. Yep.
That's super dope, because I would have been saying SOY and telling y'all go see Dasha over there at SOY place. Like, that don't even make sense.
SOY, what?
They like, ain't no dots in between us. Like, I don't know, I ain't there yet.
So it's soy.
So, along with your self-care business, soy, the first thing I noticed from you was the whole Hoodrat University. So kind of explain to people what is that and what is that all about? So
Hoodrat University, basically, we're trying to take a word with a negative notion, which is Hoodrat. Whenever people hear Hoodrat, they want to associate it with something ratchet or something negative. We try to do our best and turn it into something positive. So Hoodrat University, we basically create an atmosphere through events, trips, and retreats, as you've seen online, where people can be themselves, wary and judgment-free. More so of a safe haven for you to come and basically be free of all chains. So that correlates with our mission statement, which is encouraging people to be free of themselves. So people deal on a day-to-day basis with insecurities or basically not feeling in, like you said, the mental stigmas with mental health and things like that. So where you can start living a life in a way that makes one genuinely happy through social events and traveling. So that's basically the gist of the business.
Okay, that's super dope. I mean, because the first thing I always used to think of, or what I would tell myself, Hoodrat, you think of super ghetto, super loud, super ethnic-ish and more. So that's dope to kind of give it a different meaning. And I see y'all be doing winery trips.
We do winery trips. We also do rhythm and paint, so we call it rhythm and brushes. We basically have like a 90s R&B setting with a live DJ. We have, the last thing was rhythm and brunch, so we did brunch food, live DJ, we painted. We basically have, I want to say, sold out all 3 of the events that we had.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're just looking forward to the stuff that we have.
That's what's up. And is that something with just you, or do you do that with other people?
So no, it was actually a vision from my partner, and he basically had this idea of wanting to do Hoodrat University because he traveled a lot, and he noticed that that was a thing that basically freed him from what he was going through, whether it was working long shifts or whatever the case may be. So he wanted to basically spread the joy, you know, basically just put other people in his position. So we sat down, and basically I'm like the Michelle Obama of Hoodrat University. He has a vision, so I go behind, and we do behind the scene work to bring the events to life, and basically people ultimately just have a good time.
That's what's up. And what is the upcoming event?
The upcoming event is the Self-Care Retreat Weekend, which is going to be October 11th through the 14th. We'll have self-care activities, which will be morning and evening yoga and meditation, which is by Sweet Chemistry Yoga. We'll also have a person that provides massages, which will be by Relaxation and Wellness. And then I'll also be featuring Soy, which will offer manicures. And then we have a personal chef. The business is called Spoons and Spatulas, so she'll be preparing breakfast and also dinner. And then we'll have a mimosa bar throughout the day. So if you can look on the flyer, you'll see that we are having a kickback and a pool party on the first day. We're doing a boat tour, and then we'll also have a hike on the last day.
So is this you come to this place 3 separate days or a whole weekend?
No, it's a retreat. So basically you will park your car, or you can get dropped off. We provide transportation. It's a 3 full-day event. Like, we have accommodations for everybody. Like, we picked a nice place in Arkansas, so everything is covered. I mean, unless you want to bring a bottle or anything like that, you basically stay the whole weekend.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, on top of that, what is your ultimate goal? I guess not only for that between you and your business partner, but what is your ultimate goal for Soy?
So as far as Soy, I kind of want to have a spa. So I don't technically want to be the only manicurist. I want to be in a position to where I'm an owner, but I can provide jobs for other manicurists as well. And then also have an esthetician and a massage therapist. So I kind of want a black-owned spa. We don't have many of those, and that's basically my overall goal for that. And for Hoodrat University, I know we want to incorporate more events to where we can help people have like freeness from mental health issues, whether it's financial burdens that you have going through, different retreats. We're going to try to do that twice a year, and then also incorporate more trips just so people get home and have like a stress-free environment. You don't have to worry about any violence or anything like that. You can just basically have a good time.
That's hella dope, man. I would love to go do it.
Yeah, you gotta come out.
I'm gonna have to, cause like I said, get my hands taken care of, because I see a lot of people go. And do you get a lot of men that show up?
So basically, I try to aim my services to men first. It's not a lot of places for men to come in a gender neutral place, 1, and then 2, it's not a lot of people that offer services for men. So as you see, I post a lot of men manicures or deluxe pedicures for men. You all are on your feet all day. Like, you do a lot of providing and a lot of working, so you just need a place to come where you can relax and not be judged on getting a manicure or getting a pedicure. So I aim to my services to be for men first, and then of course.
That's what's up, because I know I've never done it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've thought to. Of course, when I was younger, I'd be like,
I ain't get no manicure. A lot of, yeah.
But I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, I get a lot, and that's like what I get. A lot of men, like when I was younger, I honestly thought it was just for women, but it's relaxing, like it's something that they enjoy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely come out as soon as I go out, and I can tell everybody to go do it. Like, if I did it, y'all need to do it, because I'll be the last one to do it.
Definitely.
So how can everybody get a hold of you for, you know, your different services for both Soy and Hoodrat University?
Okay, so for Soy, we are on Facebook and Instagram, which is Soy, SOISTL. And then Hoodrat University, we're also on Facebook and Instagram, Hoodrat, the standard spelling, HOODRAT University. So that's how you find us on both.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming out to talk to me.
Thank you.
I had to give y'all the fancy cookies, y'all. Y'all ain't see all that, but yeah, she show y'all if you want to. You know, I'm out here providing cookies to the world when I can. You know, yeah, Dollar Tree and the people that work for Dollar Tree. Y'all better come get y'all holla at Soy too. Y'all come bring her to Dollar Tree. She come do everybody. All right, well, once again, I appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
And I'm glad I can have you here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the 10th episode of Ethnic Ish and More. Once again, I want to give a major special shout out to my wonderful guest, Dasha Lyn. Shout out to her brand Soy and Hoodrat University. Y'all make sure y'all tune into the next episode for episode 11. We don't got but 5 more, y'all, and then season 1 will be over with. Stay tuned for who the special guest will be, because that's a surprise. I'ma holler. I'll holler at y'all. My stomach hurt now. It's something nasty.